What is going on, guys? Today we are playing Pokemon Unite Ranked. I messed up. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. This is, well, that's not what you would expect. I put my ringer on to silent and did not know it silences my audio for the game. So while I'm playing, I normally have music going, and so I'm not really paying attention. And about halfway through this game, at like 6 minutes into this video, there will be audio. That's it's my fault. I'd play music, but I don't want it to get copyright claimed. You know, I do have speakers that can play music, or I could just input audio clips into this and just have it do that, but I'd rather not get claimed and just talk over it and pretend like it is not an issue. Because I don't know how I didn't notice it earlier. Maybe it's because I don't score until later on. I don't know. I don't know how I just didn't notice. I think it might be because the best answer I have is because I wanted it to be so I'll play on my phone, and I'll get text while I'm playing, and I don't want that. So what I end up doing is put do not disturb on. Normally when I do that, no one can call or text me while I'm playing, but I didn't, so I just turned the ringer off and then put do not disturb on later. At least earlier in the day I did that. I just took do not disturb off and just turned my ringer off so I wouldn't hear it ring. And yeah. Today it's an interesting one. We win. They don't get a score much. Just to say the slightest is they're in my rank, but it doesn't feel like it while I'm playing them. Like normally when I play, I have to be on top of my game. This game I was just like, oh well, these guys are gonna be easy because they're just bad at what they do. And then like late game, it's like they hand their brother, their older brother, their controller, and are so much better. I don't know what happens, or maybe they just finally got into what they were doing and figured it out. Sorry, I had to move my mics. I guess it's my only thing I use for a mic now. It's my AirPods I got, and they work all right. They're a lot better than if I just used my onboard mic on my phone. So that's why I just didn't do it for a while. Ooh, 3v1ing right here. 3v1ing, and I'm winning. 1, 2, and I can run away. And I did, but I wanted to fight him, but I didn't have any abilities. They were on a cooldown, and probably by the time they weren't on cooldown anymore, I was dead. I was a dead boy. Mostly, you see right there, I have X attack. I did not bring flash. It's just both of her attacks, her abilities are movement. So you'd think you'd be able to get away out of most fights, but then there's me. And I start the fight with my one that you use to escape instead of the one that's lifesteal. But the one that you use to escape gives you a shield, so that's why I like to go in on that. See, now I have a shield, and she can't do damage to me. That thing can, but I just get my health right back. It's pretty easy with her, but also at the same time, you miss any of these, you're dead. You're dead. You see? Look, I kind of misaim that, and he's alive. But then, yeah, I get that anyway. It doesn't really matter. Oh, she ults, I try to get out of the way, and then he comes in, and I die. R.I.P. me. We're only about 4 minutes and 40 seconds into this video. Jeez. There's so much of game time without audio. I didn't realize it. Because when I'm playing, I'm not looking at the clock the whole time. Like, if you're checking the clock the whole time, you're probably losing, and you're hoping that it just gets to the end of the game. So I don't normally check the clock, and you can't check to see what score is what. You can only see how many kills you have. So I don't even normally do that. I just kind of just move around the map. Sometimes I'll use my mini map. Most of the time, it's kind of hard on mobile because you have to have a finger there on that side of the phone for movement. So if you're already moving, you don't want to take your finger off there even for a second, and then now you have to click a mini map, and it's just look at the mini map, see where people are. You don't have to see exactly where everything is. It's not League of Legends, right? It's not as easy as just using the mouse. So I'm not using a mouse, I'm using my freaking phone. You can even see. You can see all my movements. And when you're attacking, when you're using your abilities, you don't have to aim them. Sometimes they'll auto-aim, but when you hold down on it, just move it towards whatever you're trying to attack, right? And it will aim it for you, pretty much. So it is aiming, but it's not at the same time. It's a weird aiming system. So if you're trying to go for skill shots, holding down and then trying to aim like that will be harder than holding on to the ability icon and aiming with the icon. Because there you can aim with the icon on mobile. Instead of, using your camera to aim. Or whatever it is. I don't know if it's your movement. I don't think so. But it just faces, like it throws the ability down wherever directly in front of you is. At least it's what mine's set up to. Oh, look at that. I just get away. Ouch. So, I play Xbox, and I've been recording clips on there. I'm going to try to find a way to get them onto my phone. See if that's possible. So I have an Apple phone, but it's a Microsoft Xbox. I don't have the Windows phone, or even a Samsung. So I don't know if it's possible, but I am going to find a way to get these clips onto my phone, and then maybe I can do something more Xbox related and then do audio over them just like I'm doing now for Pokémon Unite. And I feel like that'd be cool. It'd be a lot more content because there's only so many mobile games that are actually good. Like Pokémon Unite is just like, it's a AAA game that was made for Nintendo comparatively to all the other games. Like this would be the closest thing to a AAA game you get on iPhone. I think maybe the only thing that comes close is some of the older GTAs that used to be on iPhone. The new updated ones are pretty trash, but the old ones were the original GTAs, and some of them even still have their bugs in them, so that was cool. Ooh, I die right here. Good night. I've also been playing that NHL, NBA, Star Wars Squadrons is pretty cool. I like it because it's kind of like Battlefront 2, but it's only space battles. What it seems like so far. What I've played, the little bit I've played is only space battles, and it's pretty neat. It's like one of the older Star Wars games I've played before, where you're a fighter pilot. I never actually finished it because it was on the PlayStation 1. I never finished it, but it was all first person. You gotta control a TIE fighter, or you gotta fight TIE fighters. I don't remember which one it was. This is years ago. Yeah, it's whatever Star Wars game that came out for PlayStation 1, and it was pretty good. And it reminds me of that same feeling like, oh, I'm in a ship and I'm just flying through space, which is a lot different than flying through just normal air. There's no gravity in space. So when you turn, you actually can just turn on a dime. You don't have to wait even a split second. It's like playing with no gravity. Oh, here we go. And a surrender. Let's go. Fighting in no gravity for me is so much fun. I like it. I like the lasers. Okay. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Sorry for the audio issues. I will see you in the next video. Peace.